Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Dumfries. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's had a shot! Off the post! Mkhitaryan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is out of play. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? He is through here! That's a throw. Mkhitaryan with the delivery. And he thumps it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Martinez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Acerbi. Çalhanoğlu. Not the most accurate pass. Martinez stood his ground strongly. Barella. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Dimarco. To Barella. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That has ended up in no man's land. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Everybody to please kindly remove
still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Barella. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's on it, can he get away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Martinez. DiMarco gets it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with...
Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he finish? And it's in! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Martinez, out to the left it goes. Now it's Martinez, and it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw. Nicely shaped ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Stefan de Vrij. Bastoni. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
2 added minutes has been
Some
indicated.
excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another
And
day.
now, to all
Sadly,
members of the
not
crowd,
today.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing
reflections
our
on what you've
birthday
seen,
boy
Jim?
a
Well,
very
there was a
special
distinct lack
birthday.
of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello, everybody,
Fortunes
and
can
welcome
turn
to
either
today's
way
match.
from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Dumfries gets into some space. DiMarco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's the keeper's ball.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was vital. And we have our very first corner. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. That'll be a throw. Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Acerbi with the foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
DiMarco. Inter Milan finding their passes.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, what a mistake! Fratesi. That's really well cleared. Batistuta, well seen, saw that coming. Can he get it through? Rafael Leao!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's on it, can he get away? Played into space. Back into the middle. Mkhitaryan. And we hit half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 13, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's shifting through the gears here. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Dimarco, and it's Ricci. Rafael Leao, and he welcomes it in. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Gabriel Batistuta.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Well, goes for a shot! He has done it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer for Inter after 61 minutes is number 10, Lautaro Martinez.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Darmian. Looking for the run. Now it's Martinez. And Martinez! Well, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's having a good look here. He's gone for the shots. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Dimarco is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ricci. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dimarco. Referee's given a throw. He's got away. Fratesi. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Calhanoglu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance! And he shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Ricci. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Fratesi. Dumfries. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Batistuta.
This is the time you need that pace.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh no, what has happened here? Shoots! It's hit the upright. Barella. And they can counter here. Mkhitaryan. And it's DiMarco. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's De Bruyne. Barella. Now it's Martinez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, no joy this time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So that is it, the end of the road.
A quick request for support.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, a great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. That is ended up in no man's land.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Out of play for a throw. And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Pressing high and with purpose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Mkhitaryan has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Good-looking ball. And they're quick to get him back. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Lookman, he's on it. Can he get a... Vieri! Goal! Milan! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
34 minutes is number 32, Vieri.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a really well-measured ball. Pass somewhat off target. And back to the keeper they go. Chiellini. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Bastoni wins the duel this time. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Pato. That's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. Looking for the run. Now it's Barella. Inter Milan, still this single goal behind. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The goal scorer.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's a throw-in. DiMarco batted in a wide position. And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Chiellini. And Tomori. Zanetti. Chiellini. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Martinez. Martinez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pato. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been clubbed away. The message is clear, none shall pass. De Vrij can get it clear. Now, can they get him away? And that was very necessary. He is... And Ribéry! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's very neat.
3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Distributed tidily. Oh, super find. He's found the shot at goal! Now, who's going to be... And it's come back out to him. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Please take all the data bins located.